Hello everybody, Generic B here with another Minecraft video. This is sort of a video response to roboticaust. Come on now, is it bad weather already? I just started. There we go. Roboticaust and I have been kind of talking back and forth about this this mob spawner that I created with the flip of a switch. Just to recap, this becomes Etho's tall mob only spawner. These little things prevent spiders from spawning. Roboticaust had an idea of having one space between it and a translucent block, and that would be spiders only that spawn. And I thought, hey, why don't we throw 8 million pistons at it and make it switchable. Roboticaust saw it, and he had some really great feedback because that guy is a Minecraft genius. And he said the problem with this is when we're in spider mode, mobs will not drop willingly more than 3 blocks. So if they're up here, there's 1, 2, 3. So technically they would drop off of that, but most of the time you've dug some channels in here for water to go by, and that would make it 4, and then they would definitely not drop at that point. So you know, that kind of bummed me out, but I think I came up with a good solution, and it also seems to help a problem that Roboticaust had, actually something that probably a lot of us have, is spiders in our normal old mob spawner. They'll come over to where the channel is, and then they're like, oh, water, I don't want to get wet, and then they'll pop right back up and start crawling. So I think I figured this out. Let me turn that music. Is that the music that's... What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Huh, I didn't know that's how that worked. Alright, anyway. So what I did was I created a 2-block deep hole and spent a lot of time spawning spiders and pushing them into that hole. I would show you, but it takes way too long. It's far too ridiculous to watch trying to push them into that hole. But I noticed when I got them in there and then I'd get them all ticked off by hitting them, they could definitely climb out of a 2-block high hole. But if you create a 3-block high hole and they're stuck in there, they get totally mad, and you see them jumping around and hissing, but they don't climb. So my theory is, in the mob spawners that we have right now, most of the water channels are 2 blocks high, and so the spider will jump in, hit that water, and be like, it's not where I want to go, and then he'll climb back out. So the fact that that is a spider spawner, everything's a minimum of 3, actually this works out, and that would prevent the spiders from being able to jump back out. So we just have to fix the problem of making them climb over it in the first place, which if we come around here, the magic of internet, I added a bunch of signs, and this is just a mock-up, but you attach them to the wall. Actually, let me flip this down for just 1 second. I'm real smart by putting the switch on the other side. So when it's retracted, the signs go against the wall and they are level with the spawn pad. And as you can see, there's plenty of space for us to dig our water channels and put our little half blocks or stairs in the sign and all that. So that works. Now if let's say a zombie's up here, and he's like, right, these signs, he will think they are a solid block, and he'll go right over it, and he's in, and he's washed away. So that works good. If you put it in a spider mode, so it's 1 block high, the spiders will spawn there, but then they'll look down and they'll go, oh, this is only 1 block deep, I'll jump right in there. They fall down. It's a minimum of 3, So then they won't go, oh crap, I need to get back up. They can't, they're stuck, and then they get washed away. So that is the theory. Let's check it out. The proof's in the pudding. Go into fly mode. Fly me to the moon. So over here is my full-blown mob spawner setup. Right now I have it set up in spider only mode to test that, and I didn't put all the pistons in yet because that's a lot of pistons, and I just wanted to make sure that this worked before I did it. But you can see I'm in spider mode. I've got my signs placed against the wall, one right below the top of the blocks, and there's a buttload of signs. Look at all that business. Alright, and to kind of show you what I did on the inside really quick, I had water in here, but it was being overrun by a bunch of squid, so instead I put half blocks so nothing would spawn in here. And I figured that's a lot. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 blocks. I figured if a mob will jump off of that, they'll jump off of anything. So if this works, I would actually build a legit mob spawner with pistons and redstone and all that stuff, and water streams. But okay, so that's what I got. Let me fly up, put a nice little roof on this bad boy. The magic of my little wooden axe. And I'm going to set that to black wool, just because I can. I actually do that so I can see the little numbers pop up a little bit better than cobblestone. So now let me set it to options easy. Hit my F3, make sure I don't fall in. These were the test holes I did. Okay, so we got spawns. And boom, there's fall number 1. There's another one that falls. Oh, we got a lot of spawns going on, and they are dropping like flies. And I've watched this quite a bit, ran a lot of tests. I won't say that 100% of those spiders fall down. There'll be some old codgers that refuse to fall, and they'll climb up there for a little bit. They all eventually fall. I have seen some crawl across and do a little dip and then magically pop back up. But I mean, look, we got one more spider right there, and come up, boom. Oh, and he did a little dip. But for the most part, I know you're gonna fall, aren't you? Fall, fall, fall. Alright, forget him. Oh, and there he goes, boom. So, as you can tell, they're all down there having themselves a little party. If I do a kill, can I type? Kill all spider. So there were 33 spiders in there, so that's not too bad for just that few moments of spawning. Alright, so that part works. Set it back to peaceful here for a moment. I'm going to then, as quickly as I can, oh, I don't need to redo it, I can just go, I hope, pardon my cat, that's good. Oh no, what did I do there? Okay, we're back. Oh man, the power of World Edit and that little stupid wooden axe. Let me tell you what. Yeah, basically what happened was I didn't set my blocks right, I guess, and ended up wiping out my entire mob spawner, which then all of those signs you see, at least on the edge here, I got 1 frame a second, I don't know what the lag's all about. All of these basically in this vertical columns were all gone, so I just had to replace them. That's happened to me a couple times, but okay, we're back on. I'm now going to try to convert this into a tall mob simulator really quick. So the first thing I'll do is correctly get my 2 points off. If I can. Oh, there we go. Okay, got rid of those. Then I am going to hit that guy and hit this guy, and I'm going to replace them. I'm going to replace the cobblestone with air. Okay, so now this would be what it would look like if it's in a retracted position, and only tall mobs would spawn. Okay, I'm going to go down. So we're in peaceful, so nothing's alive. Turn off my flying. Stay clear of the holes, because I've fallen in more times than I care to tell you. And come here, you stupid cat. Alright, so I'm going to set it back to that. I'm going to hit the F3, and I am going to walk back a little ways. Okay, we got some spawning already. And they fell straight down. There's another group over there, big group that's done. They're walking, dropping. See, and like I said, I'm keeping my eye out on that. Oh no, he just dropped. So I think it's like a normal mob spawner in the fact that some of them just head straight for the edge, because they're probably spawned closer to the edge. Some of them probably spawn a little more in the center, so it may take them a few more moments. But they are, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Got one left. And boom. So all those are down. I'm not going to get too close to it right yet, but I want to say kill all spider. Alright, 3 spider. I don't know where they would have been, but not around here. I can't imagine. I'll try to get close without getting too close. There. So okay, so that part works. Get back into peaceful mode, and we're good. So that part works. So the next thing I got left really is to actually build this with pistons and redstone and get a mob evader hooked on it and watch it work to prove that this is a viable solution. The one thing that we're kind of stuck on right now is we want to add, when I say we, I mean roboticaust and I, we want to add pistons that will send this down, send the glass down, so that would effectively turn off the system. But the problem is, I've been testing it with this. If you do that, here's a piston that would go up. If the glass block, or in this case I put a half block, I'm testing. If that goes down, it doesn't kill tall mobs, they just kind of stick around there. So we're trying to figure out a way to eliminate that problem. I think roboticaust has come up with a really nifty solution. It involves these center 4 columns, so we'll see how that works. The 4 little columns with the half slabs on them. Alright, I've probably rambled on enough. Progress has been made. I'm very happy about it. I've only laid about 1 million signs in the process of doing this, so I'm glad it's been worthwhile. If you've got any questions, comments, feedback, or something that you see that we can do to improve it, or something that you see that will throw a wrench in this, by all means, please leave a comment, and I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, you guys have fun. I'm gonna play a little bit. Ciao, mix.